Welcome back, my beautiful people. Are we ready for part 5 of our 5 course training? This we should be getting down to the end. Your dog should be knowing a lot of these commands already by using the word, by getting the action. So today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be concentrating on again removing the reward, removing food lure. We're going to use a couple of the different cues all together to give us different uh, finishes at the end. So this is a good way of weaning them off of the food by using multiple cues, and then maybe just rewarding them at the end and rewarding them according to their behavior and according to how well they perform. So I also want to let you guys know that at any point, if you guys have had any trouble, feel free, drop me a comment below. I'll answer your questions as is. I also offer Zoom training as well. So if you're interested in that, feel free, put a comment down below, and we can talk about that. Whether it's pertaining to this or if you have any other issues going on. I am a behaviorist, so I do work with a lot of problem behaviors. So, and with that, again, we're going to be working distance. And no, sit. Uh, so, with that being said, um, let's move on to what we're going to be doing today. So, what we're going to be needing today is again a long lead. If you need a long lead, you're going to see I'm using a short lead, but that's because I already know I've got the distances. I know the distances, and I also know that when I say okay or release Tier, she's going to come. So use the long lead if you're not sure your dog is going to respond to the release word. That's what it's used for, or if they're not going to come when you want them on a longer come. So keep that in mind as well. So let's get down to it. What we're going to need today is the long lead. We're going to need some treats, and we're going to obviously need our dog. So Tier, come. Stop. Sit. So what we're going to do is we're going to get them into a setup, and then we're going to go into heel. 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 And then we're going to stop, and we're going to go into a sit. Good girl. So then we're going to do it again. We're going to go heel, 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 sit. Good girl. So we're going to keep doing that 9 out of 10 times. We're going to do again heel, 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 and a sit. So she's picking it up already. So as we can see, that's the first thing we're going to do. We're going to do that 9 out of 10 times and keep practicing that. And then as they get better with this, Tier's again a little excited. She hasn't had a good running, so she's a little hyper. So what we're going to do is, again, as you do it more and more, they should be more calm at the walk. They should be a little tighter to us, and the sit should come automatically like she just did on the 3rd try. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to do a down stay. We've been practicing this for a couple weeks now. A dog should pretty much understand the down. They should pretty much know the stay. And what we're going to do is now we're going to really start concentrating on stay longer, and then we're going to also be adding distance onto it. So what we're going to do for the down stay is we're going to be working time on a longer time on the down stay, and we're going to also be working distance. So we're going to have them in front of us with the sit. No, down. Stay. 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 Okay, come. Good girl. Okay, so no reward on that, as you see. We just did it, over and over again. Tear. So with the downstay, we're just going to keep doing that again, over and over again. 9 out of 10 times is what we're looking to do. And then when you get 9 out of 10 times, move it back a little bit further, go a little further in distance. You can work time a little bit longer. And so what we're going to be able to do is work that. So the next thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be working a come again. Dogs should really be understanding come at this point. And what we're going to do is we're going to do come, and then we're going to put them directly into a setup. This may be something that you may need to use food at first with the come, and then get them right into that setup right away. That way, what we can try to do is, in time, as you work this more and more, every time they do come to us, they should come all the way over and give us an automatic setup next to us. So we'll see how this works. Tear is a little distracted today. Tear, come. Set up. Good setup. So I'm treating her right now because this is the first time we're stringing it together. And as I do that, I'm just going to kind of walk away. And we're going to do Tear, come. Set up. Good girl. Okay, and we're going to do this a couple times. You can use rewards on this one, and then eventually wean them off. So we're going to go Tear, come, set up. Good girl. Okay, so let's come with the setup. And again, what this is meant to do is when we do have to call our dogs, that they come in into formal setup, and this puts them actually right into a direct training mode. And so that way what we can do is then further on, move on to another command or another word or something like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to work the loose lead. We're going to walk them around. We're going to call them into a setup, and then we're going to go into a heel. So now we're just going to kind of walk around in a loose lead. It's going to be a little bouncy, but we're going to loose lead. She can be anywhere she wants. And then we're going to go into a setup. Okay, and from setup, we're going to go right into heel, 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 heel. And then we can even go right into the sit, into the setup again, okay? So the idea is, again, what we're doing is we're working multiple different cues all at the same time, and then only rewarding at the very end. And then as you go on and your dog performs these a little bit better, you can start removing that reward, and then we would be able to tie more on if we want. So another one that I like to do is, we've all had our times where our dogs have done something where you just want to kind of punish them in a way, but like a dog, you're not going to want to put it in its crate as punishment. You don't want to, you're not going to put your dog in the corner. So sometimes, when you get that a little bit of frustration or they're not listening, here's a good little drill that I like to do. And what this does is it just really kind of gets the dog to understand that they need to behave and they need to listen. And so I do something what I call doggy push-ups. So what we do with doggy push-ups is we go into a sit, we go into a down, sit, down, sit, no, sit, down, sit, no, down, sit, sit, no, down, sit, down. Okay, so that's doggy push-ups. It's just something you could see that she's just kind of really crazy today. She hasn't really had a chance to get out and run around. And so, sometimes you get frustrated because they don't want to listen. So sometimes starting your whole routine off with doggy push-ups is one way to kind of really grab their attention, as well as kind of, just making them understand that, you got to do this. Okay, so that's the end of our five video puppy course. This is just simple obedience. This is just simple cues and commands that we need to use every day in our dogs' lives. And this is for young dogs or dogs that don't have much training with them. So I want you guys to continue practicing this. Always practice it. Just like anything else, if you don't use it, you lose it. Same thing with dogs. So these are things that you are going to want to practice over and over again. When they get good at these, you may not need to do it every day for so long, but still continue to use these, still continue to give them that attention and praise, and still give them the love and the affection that they deserve when they deserve it. But I also want to let you know too, again, if you have any questions, drop me a comment down below. If you have any problems or anything else that you would like me to cover, feel free to drop me a comment down below. I will be doing more videos on different behavioral problems, and eventually what we'll probably do too is roll into the next level of training and obedience, where we get into doing things a little more strict, getting a little more distances, a little more attentions, a couple more cues added to this, like things like leave it and stuff like that. So those will be more videos you'll see in the future, and I hope you all enjoyed this 5 video course. I hope you all have subscribed to my channel. If you haven't, hit that like button down below and share this video, please. This is what I'm here for. Get the word out. Anyone with new dogs, new puppies, let them know that this video's out there. You don't have to go spend hundreds of dollars at a trainer. You can watch this video, do it at your home, do it at your own pace, do it at your dog's pace. But I will say, it's also good to go into a group environment to do training as well if you want to, because it does help with young dogs and socialization. It also does help to train sometimes in a group, because you can use distractions like the other dogs, which help with distractions. So those are things to keep in mind as well. So again, please stay tuned, be beautiful, be awesome.